Are you searching for the perfect golf community to retire in? Join us in this video as we explore Wild Wing Plantation, the top choice for retirement living in Conway, South Carolina. Located on the border of Conway and Myrtle Beach, Wild Wing Plantation is a secluded upscale retreat featuring beautiful homes and spectacular amenities while only minutes to shopping, restaurants, and the beach. Wild Wing Plantation is situated on the beautiful and legendary Wild Wing Golf Course near the Carolina Forest section of Myrtle Beach. The community is very close to some of Myrtle Beach's best shopping, dining, entertainment attractions, and the beautiful Atlantic Ocean is only minutes away. Wild Wing homes surround the acclaimed 27-hole Wild Wing Golf Course, which has been a must-play course for nearly 2 decades. Golf memberships are not required by homeowners. However, discounted membership rates are available for those homeowners who have a passion to play the sport. The Wild Wing Plantation Amenity Center offers 4 resort-style swimming pools, lighted tennis courts, a fitness area, and an impressive view of freshwater lakes and beautiful golf links. If you ever dreamed of retirement to a perfect place, you may have just found it at Wild Wing Plantation. So let's head over to the computer and get this tour started. All right, so back on my computer here. Before we get to that, just make sure you stick around to the end where I'm going to show you the current homes that are available in the Wild Wing Plantation. And I'm going to be going over why now may be the best time to buy. And I'm going to be going over that with you towards the end, so stick around to the end. But in the meantime, I wanted to show you exactly where the Wild Wing Plantation is located. It's located right on the border of Myrtle Beach, of the city of Myrtle Beach, and the city of Conway. So it is located right here, as you can see, and right next door you have the Myrtle Beach National Golf Courses here, right? So one is located in the Myrtle Beach section and the other one is located right in Conway. So just so you get a brief overview there, and let me just clear this up. Just want to show you real quick where everything is located. You take this is 501 right here. 501 takes you straight down to not only the beach but also the airport. The airport is right along here. The airport, let me just clear that up. The airport is right here. So this is 501 and it takes you right to the beach. You're about 25 minutes depending on traffic. 501 could get very busy. They have expanded the roads there, but it still gets very busy during the tourist season. And this is the airport right here. So you're about 25 minutes away from the airport and 25 minutes away from the beach. But again, it does get busy and congested during the tourist season. And it is home. You're really close to Coastal Carolina University. Big university there in terms of sports. I mean, they have a huge following here in the Myrtle Beach area. And you're close to the Conway Medical Center, which is located right here. This is the Conway Medical Center. You have a bunch of shopping. You have the Walmart Super Center here. You have Homes and Lowe's. Okay, and all along here, let me just clear this up real quick. If we zoom in, you have Tanger's Outlet as well. If I can find it, where is Tanger's Outlet? It should be up here somewhere. You have your Aldi's right here. You have your Kroger's here. Your Publix right here. So everything is close by. You have your Tanger's Outlet right along here. Okay, so everything is really close by, but yet you are secluded in your own little community right in here. All right, just want to switch to the satellite view here, and I want to give you an idea of what the area looks like. And again, this is where the Wild Wing Plantation is located, right along here. Okay, just clear that up. And if we zoom on in, you have your Players Pub and Grill right here, and you have your amenity center, your tennis court right here, your basketball court. There is a playground here now. This must be an old satellite image, but there is a playground here for kids. And you have a nice little pool here, and ample parking. And again, this is where you would drop your bags off. You know what? Let's do a street view here. Let's see if I can give you a tour of that. So this is the amenity center here, where your pool would be. See if we can get a glimpse of the pool from the street view. No, I really can't, but let me just push this aside there. But I want to show you where the bag drop. See, here goes the playground right here. See? Right next to the basketball court and the tennis and pickleball court are on the other side there. And this is where you would drop your bags off, right along here. Golfers are getting ready. All right, so let's switch back. Just want to give you a quick tour of, give you an idea of what the homes look like in the area. So let's zoom on out here and let's tour some of these streets. Let's tour some of these streets here, just to give you an idea of what they look like. So the good thing about this community is that you can get property, you know, from 0.36 acres to some of them a little over half an acre. So you do get a decent sized property. That's one of the biggest complaints when people purchase homes in communities. They say the homes are too close together. Well, in this area, as you can see, you have plenty of room on each side compared to other subdivisions and other communities in the area. Just to give you an idea, that's what it looks. That's what the homes look like here. You get all different style of homes here. All right, and again, in a bit, we're going to be checking out some of the homes that are currently available, and they range from the high 400s to the mid 700s currently. Those are some of the homes that are in the area currently on the market. That's the price range. But I'm going to be showing you what they look like from the inside, their square footage, their features, and all that good stuff. If you stick around towards the end, we're going to be going over that. That's a pretty home right there. And again, you can get some waterfront homes. They're going to be a little bit more on the higher price range if you do want the water view or waterfront home. And here are some of the courses, right here. Obviously, these are not really good pictures. They probably took this during the fall season, so the greens aren't that green, but trust me, once spring comes around, all this, it's just lush greenery. It's beautiful. There are some people playing golf. So I hope this gives you an idea. Leave it in the comment section. Where are you guys? Where are you planning? Where are you moving from, actually? Where are you moving from? What state are you moving from? Leave it in the comment section below. I'm always interested in learning where people are relocating from, just to give me an idea of where people are moving from. But leave it in the comment section. And again, if you need any further information, leave it in the comment section. I will get back to you as soon as possible. Usually I get alerts, so if you leave a comment, I get the alert right away. I can answer any of your questions that you may have. So feel free and drop a comment below. And don't be afraid to like this page. It really helps the algorithm. It helps other people like yourself to discover this video. So that would really help the channel out if you can do that for me. Just like and subscribe, because I put videos out every single week, and we love showcasing the best that Myrtle Beach and the surrounding cities have to offer. So be sure to subscribe and like the video. I would appreciate it. So that's just some of the streets and some of the homes in the area. What I want to do next is, before we get to the homes that are currently available in the area, is the stats for the Wild Wing Plantation. Again, I'm a big stat guy. I like to inform my clients of what's going on because depending on the current stats in the area, that's going to determine what kind of offer we are going to put on any particular home that's currently on the market. That's very important to know because you want to make sure when an appraiser comes out to the house to appraise the home, they appraise it with the home sales, current home sales. So it's important to know what homes are selling for in any particular subdivision. And again, real estate is hyper local and it's range specific. So homes in the lower range, you could be in a seller's market. Homes in the mid range could be in a buyer's market. So depending on the price of the home is dependent in what type of market you're in and how you're going to negotiate your offer, how we're going to negotiate the offer for you. So it's very important to know the stats of any particular subdivision or any particular area. And as we look at the Wild Wing Plantation here, so the medium sale price for the Wild Wing Plantation is $500,000, and that is down 3.3% year over year. The blue line represents all the other homes in the MLS system, which cover everything from Surfside Beach, Garden City Beach, all the way up to North Myrtle Beach, west to Longs and Conway and all those areas in between. The medium sale price for the entire MLS is $330,823, and that is up 6.7% year over year. So as you see, the entire MLS system, home prices are up, as opposed to the Wild Wing Plantation, where home prices have declined a bit to 3.3% year over year. So that's important again to know because that's how you're going to negotiate if you do want to put an offer on any of these homes within the community. It's always good to know where home prices are. Okay, so and in the next slide, I'm going to show you some of the homes that are available in the area. You're going to see there's been a couple of price reductions. So that's always important to learn about the price reductions because then it gives you a little bit more room for negotiation. The next thing I want to take a look at is the supply of inventory in Wild Wing Plantation. Right now, we have a 5.8 month supply of homes. Just as an example, anything at 6 months is considered a neutral market. Anything under 6 months is considered a seller's market. Sorry. Over 6 months is considered a buyer's market. So as you can see, the Wild Wing Plantation is sitting at 5.8 months of inventory. So it is close to that neutral 6 months of inventory, whereas the homes in the entire MLS, the absorption rate or the month supply of homes are 3.8 months supply of homes. So homes in the entire MLS compared to the homes in the Wild Wing Plantation are selling a lot faster. Okay, so again, that is good to know when you're going into negotiations for a home. I can show the other agent the stats and we can negotiate from there. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the current homes that are on the market and their price ranges. So as I mentioned before, if you want a waterfront property, they're gonna be a little more in that higher price range. So as you can see, this one is a waterfront home. If we get it to load, okay. So this is a waterfront home, and it is listed at 685, a little over 685,000. It is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath home, and the square footage on this is 2,520, and it sits slightly over half an acre of land. And if we look at some of the photos from the inside, really quick, let's take a look at some of the photos. As you can see, it's totally open concept here. Beautiful ceilings, recessed lighting. The bedroom, nice sized bedrooms. Owner's suite. This is the backyard. It looks like they have a little fire pit here, and it is a waterfront home. Nice patio. And again, this one's listed at a little over 685,000. And if we look at the next home, we're going to look at a home that has just been price reduced. So this one has just been reduced. Again, as we went through the stats, in Wild Wings, homes are staying on the market a little bit longer as the supply of homes is reaching almost that neutral point, which is 6 months. It's at 5.8 months of supply of inventory. So this one is listed at $697,000 and it has 4 bedrooms and 3 baths, 1 half bath, and the square footage on this is 2,967. It's listed again at $697,000. Now, if we take a look at some of the inside of some of the photos, beautiful tray ceilings, gourmet kitchen, pantry. Holy cow, that's a big walk-in closet. That's your laundry room. This is your bonus room, in your garage, and that's the amenity center there. But again, this one has just been reduced in price. The next one we're going to take a look at is another waterfront property, which is listed at $640, a little over $647,000. This one is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath home, and the square footage on this is 2,469, and it sits on 0.32 acres of land. Let's take a look at the photos here. It's got a fenced-in yard, as you saw. The gourmet kitchen. The bonus room or loft area. Nice patio. And this is some of the amenity center here, the basketball court. All right. So that is another waterfront property. The next one we're going to take a look at is one in the range, in the $400,000 range, which is this one here. This one is a water view, and it's listed for $469,000. It is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home with half a bathroom. The square footage on this, it is 2,010. And let's take a look at some of the photos here. Again, if you have any questions regarding any of these properties, just leave it in the comments section below, and I will get back to you ASAP as soon as possible. So if you have any questions regarding any of these properties, let me know, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Okay. Here's some of the photos. Big garage. Check out that garage. Plenty of room, plenty of space. So if you're looking to retire down here and want to live in a Gulf community and still want to be close to the airport and everything that Myrtle Beach has to offer, the Wild Wing Plantation might be the perfect spot for you. Let's take a look at this one right here. Let's take a look at another waterfront property. This one is listed. This one is a new construction. Okay, so they are still building in that community. This one is a new construction and is listed at a little over $799,000. This one is a 4-bedroom, 4-bath home, and the square footage on this is 2,696. And the square footage on this, the acreage on this is 0.46 acres. We're going to take a look at some of the photos. Hopefully they have some photos. There's the aerial view of the pool once again. The fitness center. Yeah, they do not have any photos of the inside. Again, it is probably under construction as we speak. Just wanted to give you an idea that they are still building in the area. And let's look at something that's just been reduced. Let's look at this one right here. This one has just been price reduced. And this one is also a new construction, and it's listed just below $500,000 or at $499,000. It is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath home, and the square footage on this is 2,405, and it sits on 0.48 acres, almost half an acre of land. Let's take a look at some of the photos. All right, so this one is a new construction here. Nice size property. Again, you have almost half an acre of land with this property. Let's look at another one that has been recently price reduced. Let's look at this one here. This one's listed at $529,900. This one is also a new construction. Okay, it is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. The square footage on this is 1977. Good year. But this is what it looks like. This is the inside. Again, this is a new construction home. The owner's bathroom there. And a decent sized yard. All right, and let's take a look at a few more that have been price reduced. This one here in the 400s. This one has been recently reduced as well. This is a new construction as well, and this is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home, and the square footage on this is 2,077. And if we look at the inside, hopefully they have photos of the inside. There we go. So this one's different. This one has vaulted ceilings. Plenty of storage, plenty of closets. There's a golf course, beautiful. Nice aerial shot, love it. All right, let's take a look at one more that has been price reduced in the $700,000 price range. This one has been reduced. This one is also a new construction. This one is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 1/2 bath home, and the square footage on this is 3,090, and it sits on 0.32 acres, and it's listed for little over $724,000. Let's take a look at some of the photos. As you can see, the details from the outside, beautiful. Plenty of parking. Look at that ceiling. That's a very, very awesome looking ceiling. Very different. Gourmet kitchen. Again, any questions regarding any of these properties, just leave it in the comment section below, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. You're about to see a bunch of cool videos popping up on the screen right now. Make sure that you give them a look. Don't miss out on all the useful videos on this channel.